She thought I couldn't stand her. We met at a mutual friend's birthday barbecue in Melbourne. I, 31 M at the time, had just gotten out of a rough relationship, and Emma, 30F, showed up with a guy I assumed was her boyfriend. He wasn't just a university mate who tagged along. I kept my distance all afternoon, watched her laugh with him, share inside jokes, top up his drink without him asking. It screamed history, you know? I didn't even bother saying much to her. She was out of my league, anyway, sharp, quick-witted, confident in that way only people who don't have imposter syndrome seem to be. Apparently, she thought I was a jerk. She told me later that I barely looked at her, gave her one-word answers when she tried to chat, and even walked away mid-conversation to talk to a mate about footy. I remember that I was nervous as hell and convinced I'd say something stupid. We ended up in the same friend circle over the next few months. Group hangouts, trivia nights, pub crawls. The tension was there, but it was mostly silent. She thought I had no interest. I thought she was happily with someone else. It wasn't until our friend Jess cornered me one night at a bar and said, "Are you seriously still pretending you don't like Emma?" that I realized maybe I wasn't being as subtle as I thought. I told her Emma had a boyfriend. Jess nearly spat her drink out. She's single. She thinks you don't like her. Long story short, I messaged Emma that night. Said something lame like, "Hey, I think we got off on the wrong foot." She replied, "Did we ever get on a foot at all?" Classic Emma. We met for coffee. We talked for hours. About life, work, old heartbreaks, and all the ways we completely misread each other. Turned out we were both just guarded idiots waiting for the other to blink first. We started dating a few weeks later. And here's where things got magic. Our first real date was at this tiny little wine bar on Ligon Street. Dim lights, mismatched chairs, candles, and old tomato passata jars. We got a cheese board, drank cheap Pinot, and ended up talking about our childhoods and favorite movies until the staff started sweeping under our feet. She told me The Castle was a perfect film, and I argued for The Dish, and we agreed anyone who didn't get Aussie humor was a lost cause. Date 2 was a coastal drive down to Sorrento, spontaneous. We grabbed fish and chips and ate on the beach, fighting off seagulls and laughing like teenagers. She tucked her feet into my lap when the sun went down and said, "This feels like the start of something." It was. Over the next couple of years, we built something quiet but strong. Weekend markets, Saturday mornings reading in bed, dumb debates about the best shape's flavor, chicken crimpy for win. When lockdowns hit, we made sourdough like everyone else and binged MasterChef until 2 a.m. We never got sick of each other. We moved in together just after her 33rd birthday. No big fuss, just boxes, pizza, and a shared Spotify playlist we made on the fly. At 35, we got married under a huge gum tree at a vineyard outside Daylesford. Small wedding, close friends, lots of bad dancing. Her dad cried during his speech. I cried before mine. Now we're expecting twins, 1 boy, 1 girl. That first barbecue feels like another lifetime. If Jess hadn't said something, if we both kept assuming the worst, this whole life we built could have slipped right through our fingers. We sit on the couch now, her head on my shoulder, her hand on her belly, and sometimes I look at her and think, how did I almost miss this?